Let's start with a definition. A rondo is a form often used in the final movement of a classical sonata or symphony, characterized by the alternation of a main theme and a variable number of contrasting themes, called episodes or couplets or sometimes digressions. If we call A the main theme, a typical rondo structure would be A, B, A, C, A, D, and so forth, with B, C, and D being the episodes. Hello everyone, I'm Gianmaria Griglio and I welcome you to a new episode of Conducting Pills. This channel, if you're new here, is all about classical music score analysis and conducting tips. I want to thank all of my patrons for making this series possible, and now let's keep going. In the 17th and 18th centuries, the French called Rondò this type of form, derived from the literature Rondò of the Middle Ages, via the sung Rondò. It's the basic form for dances written, for instance, for harpsichord, for violin solo, for other instruments like the gavotta and the chaconne. In a Rondò form, the main theme returns in the same home key after each episode, where the episodes themselves usually move to a close relative key. Couperin and Rameau tried to unify everything with a thematic connection between theme and episodes. The form found naturally its way into the suites for orchestra and the opera ballet. The triumph of the sonata form in all instrumental combinations, from the solo instrument to the orchestra, increased the popularity of the rondo form, which became typical of the final movements. The themes are generally easy and sometimes folk-like tunes with a fast pace. The French tradition, still very strong in these times, loved the episodes in a minor key, with unexpected twists of atmosphere. Sometimes composers even quoted known arietas or popular tunes, turning the movement into a potpourri. You can see this, for example, in the last movement of Mozart's Violin Concerto K216. The increasing popularity of the two themes sonata form shapes the development of the sonata rondo, a combination of both forms. The rondo still remained the most popular choice when it came to a finale of a sonata or a symphony, but the sonata rondo gradually came side by side with the original form. The last movement of Beethoven's Sonata Pathétique is an example of this kind of combination. Building on Beethoven, Berlioz, and Liszt, César Franck developed the cyclic sonata, a form in which the main theme comes back repeatedly in multiple movements. Now, why do we care about the rondo? Well, being a conductor is so much more than having a perfect technique. It's about understanding and sharing what your interpretation of the piece is, of course. Now, all of the knowledge we acquire about forms and how they changed in history sits somewhere in the back of our minds and helps us make better musical decisions. In order to successfully conduct any piece of music, you need to know where you're going, and the structure is a fundamental map that will help you get there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button right below this video and ring the bell so you will get notified every time a new video comes out. For more in-depth analysis, conducting technique, and conducting exercises, look on my website where you can find more than 100 videos and follow my Facebook group. And if you want to support this series, you're always welcome to do so on Patreon. The links are in the description. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video, if you have any suggestions for future ones, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of this series. In the meanwhile, please continue to enjoy music and be well.